Nathan Judo. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Tim Spiers. Tim, Manchester City 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. I was looking forward to this one. It was kind of over before it begun.
Yeah, it's one to chalk off really. It's one of those days. Let's just end the video. There's nothing else to say. But you can't analyse it too much really, because after 19 minutes they're down to 10 men. And it's game over. I mean, if you're going to win here or you're going to draw here, you need to be at your very best, obviously. Yeah. You need City to have an off day. And you need to get lucky. And we never really saw what Wolves could have done tonight. They've had, yes, a lot of things are their own fault, but also they've had a bit of bad luck. Red card, penalty and an own goal. I mean, it's the three things you don't want, isn't it, really? You're
going to struggle to get a result with those three.
Totally. And things happened so early on. It was an early goal, which is the worst thing you wanted. And then the real worst thing you wanted is a red card after that and go down to 10 men.
And 70 minutes to go.
I mean, it wasn't quite mission impossible. I mean, it could have been 1-1 on 37 minutes. Johnny misses a golden chance, and then 2 minutes later it's 2-0, and then it's mission impossible. And it's about keeping the score down. But to their credit, they did keep the score down. I thought they defended really well as a team in the second half. They did restrict City mostly to long shots, albeit some very good ones. But they defended really well as a team, and that's pretty much all they can take out of it.
Defended really well after they were 2-0 down. Disappointing to concede the first though in the manner that they did.
Well, see, that's where I'm saying that they're sort of masters of their own downfall in that respect. Because yes, Nuno's messages will all have been about keeping it tight for those first 20 minutes.
I know. Some sort of soaring going on.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
There's a few players at fault. I mean, Laporte plays it down the line. Doherty's caught flat-footed, and Sane's whipped in behind him. And then the ball's put into 6-yard box, and Jesus can score from 4 yards.
Jesus.
So neither Patricio or Cody or Boly comes to claim that really. So, but yeah, initially the faults with Doherty, and then no one can clear the cross, and then it's an uphill struggle from there really.
So let's talk about the first big talking point. That's the Boly red. Was it? Wasn't it? Nuno says it was. What do you think?
I think I agree with him. I think it's one of those 10 years ago. Not that this is relevant at all because it's not 10 years ago. But 10 years ago, it wouldn't have been red. But
10 years ago, it's not foul.
The game has changed. We all know the rules now. Willy Boly knows the rules.
Yeah.
And for me, it's just daft on his part. Yes, a lot of people have sent me screenshots saying Vincent Kompany should have got sent off here against Liverpool for a similar challenge a couple of weeks ago. It's a completely different situation because it's a different game, it's a different referee, it's a different team. The fact is, Kompany should have been sent off for that, and Boly should have been sent off for that.
It's just consistency, isn't it, really, is what we're looking for.
Yeah, but take all the wider context out of it. What he's done is used excessive force needlessly near the halfway line. He's won the ball.
Got the ball definitely, 100%.
But, which is irrelevant as far as the rules go.
Yeah.
But he's won the ball, and I think he could have won the ball without being that strong because he's there. Yeah. It's not like he's really lunging far to get to the ball. So it's daft on his part.
You say he's there though, but Silva's not really there, though, is he? Silva's coming into the picture. Do you know what? He's coming into the ball. He's not there challenging for the ball. It's Silva's follow through almost that makes it into that tackle.
Well,
cheers.
It's not though. It's the lunge. It's the straight leg. It's the excessive force. You can't say he's in control of everything there in that situation. So he's given the referee a decision to make, and of course, at the Etihad against City, he's more likely to make that decision. Yeah. And that's a lesson learned for me.
Sure.
That City with the dark arts. I mean, this crowd was so quiet. Right, the loudest you hear them is for that Boly tackle.
Yeah.
Because they're all up. They're all up.
Yeah.
All the fans in front of us here are up. The players surround the referee. And I will go into it in a sec, but it's the same with the referee. It's the same with the penalty. They know how to win the penalty.
Yeah.
They know how to get players sent off.
Yeah.
And that's what big teams do. So that's a lesson learned in that respect.
So we'll go into the repercussions of the red card in a bit. Let's go on to the penalty. You didn't think it was a penalty at first. You've seen a few highlights, few replays. What do you think now?
Well, I watched the replay a couple of times and couldn't see where he touched him. But if you slow it down, Bennett does touch him. His knee glances him, but Sterling doesn't naturally go down.
Well, he does.
Yeah. But that contact does not lead to him going down like that. He's looking for the pen and he's bought it.
Yeah.
But there is contact, and he doesn't play the ball.
And he's got the wrong side of him, I mean, as soon as he's got ahead of him, he's in trouble.
He's struggling.
Yeah.
So
it's a bit like you on a Saturday night.
It's one of those. It probably is a penalty, but for me, I don't like the way that Sterling has bought it. But hey, that's the game, isn't it?
But like you say, down to 10 men, you think, goodness me, this could be a cricket score, and they did defend well, and they've got to take confidence from that.
And yeah, they had chances. Like I said, that Johnny chance at 1-0, it was 2 minutes before the penalty. Jimenez, who did well and had a couple of really nice moments actually where he's playing in his teammates, feeds Johnny perfectly, and he just needs to get his foot around the ball and bend it in the corner, but he doesn't. He's not a natural finisher, as we all know. You need that chance to fall to somebody else. And he sticks it well wide, and other than that, they didn't really create many chances, not that you can expect them to.
Yeah.
It's the worst place to be down to 10 now. Traore, I thought Traore did well.
Yes, he did.
I've said that on Twitter. I've got a bit of stick really, but
from
it was
who? He did do very well.
Some lovely people. He was basically, the tactic was in the second half, give Traore the ball and see what he can do. I mean, Guardiola's called him the fastest player he's ever seen. I mean, it was Traore against the world. Put on Twitter, it was like an episode of Takeshi's Castle, because he was just, I don't know if you've seen that. Is that
some sort of obstacle course.
Yeah, he was just kind of trying to barge players out of the way and run to the finish line. And a couple of occasions he did it successfully.
I'd love to see you on Takeshi's Castle. I'd give you a grand to do that course.
He got to the byline a couple of times, but there's nobody in the middle, and it was kind of a lost cause really.
Yeah. Look, Jimenez off at half time though. Some people said a bit worried, but you think that's probably more tactical. Give him a bit of rest going to Leicester on Saturday.
That's another small positive to take out tonight, is that they were able to rest Jimenez, to rest Jota, and then to rest Matinho. There's 3 key players there that he's taken off early for a game next week, which is far more likely to define what Wolves want to do this season. 2 home games now. We've got the FA Cup, which we're very excited about. We don't know who they'll play yet. We'll find out Tuesday night. But games against Leicester and West Ham
big games, huge,
are going to really define. Those are the kind of games that will define where they're going to finish the season. We all hope it's 7th place. That's the league they're in now.
It has to be, yeah.
So yeah, 2 big games there. So we had the luxury really. Obviously, they were still trying to chase the game, but in reality, a smart move to take Jimenez off at half time in particular.
2 big games ahead, plus the FA Cup. We're looking like without Willy Boly. Well, it will be without Willy Boly. That's the disappointing aspect, I guess. 3-game ban.
Well, that's for all you can say, chalk this one off and move on. There is a repercussion in the fact that I'd be absolutely stunned if they overturned it.
I don't think they'll appeal, will they? Even
I'm not sure, but either way, yeah, it should be off.
Oh, we're gonna have a bit of noise. Here we go. It's fine. You're fine. Wow.
Just skip it on.
Fast forward, 15. Fast forward, keep going. He's going through double doors.
Anyway, so that's the repercussion from tonight. It's a 3-game ban as well. The most annoyed man in England at that is Courtney Hawes, who's been waiting a year for a Willy Boly injury or suspension. Right? I don't think he's missed a game since last September. I don't recall him missing one after his injury. At that point, Hawes was injured, so Miranda I think played left centre half. Anyway, so Courtney has been waiting a year. He's gone to Villa. And he's struggling. They lost 3-0 to Wigan.
Spanked
on Saturday. No, that is a shame.
However, give me the alternatives.
The positive is the performance tonight of Leander Dendoncker, who
Kong
continues to shine and impress. He has not done a lot wrong at all in his 3 appearances. I mean, he came in at Spurs due to players being rested, I think. And then he played the cup game. You weren't sure if that was Nuno's strongest 11 or not. Tonight, fully in the team, on merit, no doubt, and played really well. And looked comfortable at left centre. Right, we're just doing that. Looks comfortable at left centre half, right?
It's astonishing.
He's not managed, but he was helpful.
Just, Chief, excuse me, mate. Excuse me. Just finishing this video, mate. Is that all right? Yeah. All right. Cheers.
Look comfortable at left centre half. That bodes well for me. We'll see what they do in the market. We know that they're looking for centre halves, whether they bring one in or not. They seem quite relaxed about it. They've got Sace and Dendoncker who can play there. I think it'll be Dendoncker who gets the shirt on Saturday. In a way, that's a shame because it takes him out of midfield where he's been doing well. But I would like to see Wolves go back to 3-4-3. I wanted them to play it tonight. I understand what Nuno's doing, but got to go for that game against Leicester next week. I want to see Traore and Jota either side of him, and it's 3-4-3. And I would imagine it'll be Dendoncker, left centre half.
City 3 Wolves 0 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressthestar.com.